Hello, everybody. We are back, and we have a special guest today.
I wouldn't call it special.
So special guest today. I'll drop that third one then.
That'll work.
We got Trevor today. Trevor, how do you know everybody around these parts?
By complete accident, I joined One Headlight High, 13 years ago.
13 years. Wow. How did you guys get acquainted, or what was the story of you joining?
They were looking for a lead guitar player, and because their last one, I think his name was Chance, maybe?
Sounds right.
He had to move away or for whatever reasons, and a guy I went to high school with was dating a lady down the street from Ethan.
Okay.
It was Tyler's cousin or something. It's like, hey, you should totally go up there and check this out, because I was in between bands at the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's like an hour and 15 minutes away. That sounds awful. I'm in.
So, did they have anything recorded yet, or?
They had 3 demos.
Okay. Was that the one with the leather and lace or whatever?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? You feel pretty cool playing a song like that in 2000 what? 8, 9?
No, it'd been 2010, 2011. Yeah.
Fair.
No, I liked that first set of songs I had to learn and record and stuff. I didn't write them, but I put my own spin on them.
Yeah. Fair. How many bands were you in before, and was that the same style of bands that you were in?
I've been in a few, but absolutely not the same style. I show up with all this equipment meant for a metal band.
Yeah.
So I'm a 5150 and a Schecter guitar and all this fun stuff, and then just kind of made accommodations.
Yeah. Was it weird for you to go more pop punk instead of more heavy stuff?
It was. It
Yeah.
was a big change. I was able to convince the band though to switch from drop D to drop C.
Hell yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
you guys are in drop C, is because I sat there and pestered. We did our first album in drop D, I believe, and then Tyler had was issues hitting some notes and stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, just trust me on this. This is the new standard. We'll drop it down a step. It'll make everything easier on everyone.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to sound like a metal band, and it doesn't sound like a metal band.
No. I will say, especially for those long shows,
Mm-hmm.
even so when I joined, we did majority standard drop D, but then a lot of the originals were drop C.
Yeah.
It helps your voice so much. When
It
you're
does.
playing 3-4 hours, just having that knocked down so much, you don't have to try as hard, and it's great.
Well, that's why, back in the day, all the big bands and stuff, yeah, they record in standard, but then all their live shows were half step down.
Yeah. Even a lot of 80s bands did half
Exactly.
step.
Yeah. Well, they do standard on their album,
Yeah.
but all their live shows half step down.
Yeah, I'm a huge Kiss fan.
Mhm.
So I loved watching Kiss throughout the years just slowly detune for Paul Stanley's voice.
You gotta.
Yeah, the past couple of years they're in drop C or
Mhm.
C sharp or C flat or whatever you want to call it.
One of my favorite examples of that's the Nirvana live album, the Unplugged in New York. It's all
Yeah.
half step down.
Is it really?
Yep.
I didn't know that. You a big fan of Kurt?
For the most part.
Yeah. I loved his blue eyes.
One blue this way, one blue that way.
Yeah.
No, I already know the joke.
Yeah. Oh. So, what was your first guitar, and or when did you start learning?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I started on violin and then took violin lessons and just kind of transferred over to guitar. And I just had a crappy Dean Avalanche,
Yeah.
Strat knockoff.
Fair. What was the first real guitar you got then?
First real guitar. I'd say probably my Foam Les Paul Custom.
Yeah.
I've just held on to it.
What were you telling me about that earlier?
I've had Gibsons I've turned around and got rid of and just held on to that. I've had it for probably, I'd say 18 years now.
Yeah, because it sounds so good when you record it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
and just a really solid guitar. The neck's good on it.
Is it a chunky neck?
Yep, chunky
Yeah.
neck. I'm overdue for some new pickups.
Yeah, at 18 years.
Yeah,
What are you thinking, Fishman's? Seymour Duncan's?
probably just some hot wound Gibson USA.
Okay,
Just-
gotcha. I was about to give you some gruff if you said EMGs.
No, you don't put EMGs in a guitar like that.
You can, but I'd give you gruff for it.
When I first started the band, I was playing a Schecter, and I played, I think, one show on it, somewhere down in Kansas City, and the EMGs just didn't work out for the style of music, and
Yeah.
I immediately got rid of it.
Fair. I have a Schecter Model T bass with EMGs in it. For the bass, it sounds really good, especially with country, but it can be super hot. It's crazy.
I have an American Strat that's got the David Gilmour edition EMGs,
Oh, yeah.
and that sounds nice.
Are
but-
those noiseless?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what
And
I was
those sound
thinking.
good, but like for pop punk, you have no business running the 81, 85 set.
No. I will say, I have a Strat. I love it. I hate when singers play Strats if
Why's
they're
that?
playing guitar. I just don't think it looks good for a singer. Lead guitar player, yeah, but a singer, I just already discredit you if I see that.
I had issues with mine when I got it. I kept hitting the volume knob.
Oh,
when I
because
was
it's right.
playing,
Yeah.
And so to combat that, I wired the tone knobs together, dropped it down a spot where I had
Yeah.
the original volume knob. I put a arcade button,
Dope.
and it stutters it.
Oh, like kill switch?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
But it's like spring loaded, so yeah, you just hit it and it'll stutter it.
Nice.
You can make effects and stuff.
Nice. This is great content for the one other guitar player that'll listen to this.
Exactly. Where's Ethan at?
Yeah, so should we get into the Ethan thing about him not being here? Or why he's late?
Doing work stuff on a Saturday like a sucker.
You don't have to lie for the podcast. So, this morning we were down at Big Lake, the three of us working. He stepped in a bog. And he kept trying to be like, get me out of here, get me out of here. But we were like, we're not getting in that bog. If you're stuck, dude, we'll all be stuck.
I wouldn't get in a bog in Big Lake.
So, I think, did he ever call the fire department to get him?
I didn't call. Did you call?
That's his business, not mine, honestly.
That's right. I mean, he's got a cell phone.
Actually, I think I have his phone in my car.
He'll be okay.
Yeah, hopefully this comes out soon so Jamie can go get him. Have you seen the farm that they have?
No, I haven't.
They got like 100 animals out there.
They still at the same place on 10th.
Yeah, you're like right outside of town.
Yeah,
out
yeah.
on the streets, yeah. They got pigs, ducks, geese, horses. I've seen squirrels, dogs, cats. I think a beaver. What else? Groundhogs, emus. Yeah, they have a lot.
So at the house in Westboro where we originally practiced, they had tarps and swimming pools set up in their spare room on their main level of their house with ducks in it.
Really
We would have to walk past like ducks to go up to band practice.
weird.
It was the coolest thing ever.
I don't even know where that house is in Westboro.
404 Monroe. I'm weird about addresses.
I was about to say, do you forget anything?
No.
So, you know a lot about St. Joe and the places to go.
Yeah.
I guess, shall we do dun-dun-dun, what's hot, what's not for the evening nightlife?
Evening nightlife in St. Joe. The brewery.
Brewery? What?
Yep.
Ooh, what
River Bluff.
River Bluff?
River Bluff's cool. Parkway Distillery across the street's really cool.
All
Same
right.
ownership.
What makes River Bluff so good?
Just the atmosphere and stuff. Everyone there's really friendly. The $6 beers keep the riffraff out.
Yeah. The rigmaroles.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a favorite beer that they have?
Right now I've been enjoying. It's called Bluff Light, and it's just basically their spin on a Bud Light. Rice
Ah.
brew.
Gotcha.
I'm not really into the bigger percentage beers.
Yeah. I don't blame you. That stuff. A couple of them IPAs will get you.
Yeah, you drink 2 or 3 8%ers, and you're done.
Yeah, the Black Bunny, what we were talking about earlier, not on camera, but they have like an 8%. It's like a dark beer.
And like I said, my buddy, he brews for him.
Yeah.
He's a retired firefighter, and that's just like, he needs something to do.
Yeah, fair. Fair. Have you ever thought about like working at a brewery or learning?
Yes, but the money just isn't there.
Yeah.
That's something you do if you're retired or you got a rich wife or something like that.
Yeah.
I brew in my garage every once in a while.
Do you?
Yeah.
What is that like? Is it any good?
I mean, I'm just doing like kits, so it's just like 5-gallon buckets
Yeah.
and stuff, and you boil everything, and then it sits in a bucket for like 3 weeks, and then you bottle it, and in the middle of the night you'll wake up to hear like a cap shoot off a bottle because it got overcarbonated.
Oh,
and you
really?
Just laugh about it.
I have a buddy that does mead up
Okay.
north, yeah. He says you just put like honey and stuff in it, whatever you want,
Yeah.
and then you just like wait 6 months.
Hmm.
I'm like, that's nuts. Just like spending a day doing something like, oh, I'll see you in 6 months,
Exactly. I want to get more into kegging,
Kegging, yeah.
where you skip the bottling process and adding
Yeah.
the sugar to make it the CO2 and stuff.
And that's kegging with a K, not a P, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Oh. Yeah. So what other places down there are fun?
The Rendezvous just recently switched ownership and moved.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Where'd it move to?
It moved to. It was on Felix. It's on Francis now, a couple blocks over.
Okay.
But it's like the exact same shape. I know that was a. Did you ever go there?
Yeah, I played. Do they have a stage?
Yeah. They have
Is there a pole in the middle of the stage?
No, there's not a pole in the middle of the stage this time.
I hate that.
They tried moving it and stuff, and there was just no way.
Yeah.
But no, the new owner's really cool. I know him, and he found a building the exact same shape. So it's
Really?
yeah, it's no soft spots on the floors. Everything's pretty solid. I was there last night.
Nice. We did a show, one of the last shows I did there. We opened for this band out of Texas, and we've talked about it on here before, but they brought in 2 full stack Marshalls,
Uh-huh.
2 like 810 Ampeg bass amps, and they just cranked it up. They're all wearing leather, had the big old like legs stretched out, just
Yeah.
jamming. It was nuts for that small of a place.
I mean, I've been there, done that with the full stack, but I wasn't wearing leather. It was like the shortest shorts I could find.
Yeah,
It was
but-
more that vibe.
2 full stacks cranked all the way up.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta.
Oh. There is nothing like a big 810 hitting your back when you're playing.
Yeah, except that they just generally direct out the back anyway.
Yeah. I don't use an amp. We use in-ears, but like just feeling that whenever I get a chance is crazy.
My last band, we couldn't talk the bass player out of his 810. Just
Oh.
couldn't talk him out of it, and he had to have it, and we're like, whatever.
He was just like, I have the strongest back in the world. I can carry this anywhere.
Yeah, we wouldn't touch it. We made him move it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Same reason why I'll never play a venue with the name Underground in it, because that means you're carrying an 810 up and down steps.
Yeah. So you look for places that say overground.
Yeah, overground.
Like Sokol overground.
Main level.
Main level, yeah. What a
If there
great-
was a venue that said the name was just like garage door with the ramp, that would be the place to play. You just wheel everything in.
and helping hands to move.
Yeah.
God, we used to play Bernie's all the time in Maryville.
Mm-hmm.
All those stairs.
Which one's Bernie's?
Bernie's is the one right there on this corner. They have the upper deck, and we'd play up there. So we'd
Okay.
carry 2 18 sub woofers, tops, drums.
Yeah.
I was using amps at the time. Everything. It sucked.
My last show with One Headlight High was actually in Maryville at the Palms.
I was there for that.
Oh, you
I was
were?
already there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then there's like, I'm moving my stuff in, and there's like 21-year-olds throwing up and stuff and laying on tables, and it was like 8 o'clock at night. I'm like, this is amazing. I'm gonna have a great night.
Dude, I might not have been 21. I
don't think
during
you were.
Yeah, I was. We had a good time. One of my buddies from Omaha came down, and he'd never met my mom before, and he's kind of like shy and awkward, and had a couple other buddies, but they were sitting at one of the booths with my mom, and the whole night my mom would like say something to him. He'd be like, and just like awkwardly sat there, and then towards the end of the night, somebody said something about my mom, and he goes, "What? You mean my girlfriend?"
Are you just trying to set your mom up with anyone?
No, no. I have standards. Oh no. Oh.
No, that was
Getting
a
call.
great show. I remember having to my girlfriend had to drive home. It was that good of a show.
Yeah, it was because they were closing and they did the 2-night festival. And that was for a small stage and a very small place. It was packed.
It was fun though.
Yeah, I love shows like that.
Well, then I came out to the one you guys did on the main square here about 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot you were here for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
made
played
the-
drums that night. We did a Weezer song and I didn't know the bridge.
I don't remember that. I mean, that whole night's kind of a blur. Me and my buddy rode up and accidentally had $80 worth of beer from the $3 beer garden.
Ooh.
And then, we're like, oh, shit, how do we get home?
Yeah.
And then it took us 5 hours to get home,
Oh my goodness.
taking dirt roads exclusively.
No gravel, just dirt.
There was a little bit of gravel, but almost all dirt because we were in a Jeep and we're like, let's just make this fun.
Oh yeah. Praise hell, praise Dale.
Like, how well do I actually know the grid of Atchison and Holt County and Andrew County? And it turns out pretty good.
5 hours doesn't sound
Nope.
very good.
No blacktop, though.
Yeah.
We made it from Tarkio to right outside St. Joe without only crossing over blacktop.
Really? Wow. I don't think I could do that.
Drove through some creeks, drove through some farmland.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I know I can make it between Tarkio and Fairfax with only crossing blacktops, but that's just because it's
Yeah.
basically straight.
I'm trying to think how you would do that. Probably X Avenue or something.
I don't know, just out here like going to Burlington, right
Yeah.
outside the bridge.
Yep.
Take a right. That might be X. I have no idea.
What? I'm trying to think what road that is. X is over there. It's one of them. It's got a letter number.
Yeah,
Something.
I mean, I could look it up. I don't think that's worthy though.
Mm-mm.
No. So, what other places down in St. Joe will people find you at?
Cafe Acoustic / D&G. It's all the same.
Yeah.
You guys played there, right?
I don't.
Since they moved.
I don't think I have ever played there. I
They
might
got a
have.
killer stage, killer sound system.
Yeah. I know we talked about doing acoustic shows there. Tim talked about doing an acoustic show there.
Don't let the name Cafe Acoustic fool you. No, it's full blown electric.
Yeah, well-
You're thinking of Unplugged, where Cafe Acoustic used to be.
That's probably, yeah.
They do electric now too, though.
Okay, so it was Cafe Acoustic Unplugged.
Well, it was Cafe Acoustic, and then they moved to the D&G, and then Unplugged opened where that was.
Okay. I'm so
Yeah,
confused.
everyone's just moved bars
Yeah.
in St. Joe.
Isn't that crazy how that happens?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's working out. There's
Yeah.
plenty of there's plenty of places in St. Joe to play live music. you
Is
know.
there? Are they bringing? Is there more people playing down there now?
Yeah. Especially when Skate Bar was open, we were getting a ton of bands, and then like when that closed, they kind of dispersed, and so now everyone's getting. Yeah, no, it's pretty steady. Any
Yeah.
weekend night, you can find 2 or 3 shows to go to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know that. I know, like, back when I was like 21, there wasn't hardly anything.
It dried
going
up for
on.
a little bit,
Yeah.
and it's kind of coming back.
Do they have a lot of local bands, or is it like Kansas City?
It's pretty good mix. I'd say
Okay.
50-50.
Well, good. I like having that music scene down there kind of come back up, especially with local people. That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, it always blows my mind. Ethan will talk about all the bands that were in the county when he was like young.
Yeah.
I was like, that's nuts because I had nobody when I was that age.
Yeah, I mean, it dried up really, really everywhere, it seems like. People just stopped playing instruments.
DJs.
I'm actually a DJ. I'm DJing a party next month.
Oh, what's your DJ name?
DJ Trash Pile.
Trash Pile?
Yeah, but the S is a money sign.
Oh, nice. I would have thought DJ Jazzy Feet.
Jazzy Feet.
Yeah.
That was a runner-up.
Was it?
Yeah.
I knew it. Oh, yeah. The older I get, the more I wish I wouldn't have done music and just done stand-up. Because if you look at those guys who just walk in, they don't even bring a microphone. There's no
Right.
load in.
There's no half stack. You're not in a van with like 6 other smelly people.
Dude, it's... If I had the forethought to think about it a little bit more, that would have been dope.
Yeah, you're just taking like a Ford Focus with air conditioning to your gigs.
We have a 92 GMC Vandora. It's orange. We have bullhorns on it. And in the summers, there's no AC.
Perfect.
We drive around. There's 4 out of shape dudes, no shirts on, honking at people, and the horn goes beep beep. We were doing a run of shows up in Minnesota, and we're passing through this smaller town. We're at a stoplight, and there's this crackhead on a 3-wheeled bicycle, and he's pedaling right in front of us. And we see him look at us, like out of the corner of his eye. And as soon as he gets there, we give him a nice little beep beep. And he like pedals really hard, but he happens to turn the way we're driving.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing his bike right here, and we pull up just even with him and just keep pace with him. And the whole time he's just peeking out of the corner of his eye. And we did like 2 blocks of this, of him just like freaking out, staring at this orange van with naked dudes, it looks like, in there. And we just gave him a beep beep, and I flipped him off, and we drove off.
We used to just roll the window down and yell scrub at people.
No, I don't want no scrub.
Yeah, that was our thing when I was in the band.
Yeah.
Calling people scrubs.
Well, that song probably just came out because you guys are, what, 60 now?
Getting there.
Yeah.
I'm currently having my midlife crisis.
Speaking of that, you said you're looking for a rich wife.
No.
Let's break down the perfect wife for you.
It's not your mom, is it?
All right. Number 1, she's rich. What's the next thing?
I don't even want to think about it. I'm not even kidding.
The door is open, ladies. If you make well over $200K a year, hit us up. We'll connect you.
We'll figure it out. I'm actually going to go and hit on your mom later, though.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be your stepdad.
You better step up your Christmas present game then, because I expect the world, dude. I want a Red Ryder BB gun every weekend, or every Christmas, and I want you to just let me play with it and don't worry about my eyes.
I've been asking for a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas for like 5 years now.
Have you? And still haven't got one?
No, haven't got one.
Dude.
I mean, I'm in my 30s. I don't even get birthday presents anymore.
What?
I know, it's weird.
We'll gift you a gun.
I think the standard's been set at like a build-your-own 6-pack. I think that's been about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we'll get you a Red Ryder.
I'm waiting for it.
We'll get you some chaps, too. Little cowboy hat.
You just can't ship them UPS.
You can't?
No, don't do it, because I don't want to have to deliver my own birthday present.
Oh. I thought you just couldn't ship those, but that's
we'd
even
deliver 'em.
better.
Yeah.
That's even better. Have you do it yourself?
No, that's terrible.
Oh, yeah, we can do UPS and just go ahead and wrap it with a bow and put the information on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me right now, so I won't forget since it's recorded, what is your address?
You don't need to know my address.
What's your social?
You need my social security number, my mother's maiden name, the 3-digit code on the back of my card, right?
I mean, I wasn't going to ask for the code, but that would be nice, actually.
I think it's in, I left it with Ethan in the bog.
Actually, this actually is a great segue. We are actually doing a raffle right now. If you DM us with your social security number, credit card information, mother's maiden name, there is a chance that you will win something that we
The
will
name
send
of
you
your
in the mail.
first dog, your high school mascot.
Where you were born.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go ahead and send that to us, and you might win.
What do they want to win?
It's a surprise.
Build your own 6-pack.
No, it's crippling debt.
They're
That's
all
what they win.
they're all Miller High Lifes though.
Ugh. Were you a High Life guy? 'Cause you're about the age where...
I am absolutely a Miller High Life guy.
Now, can I take a guess why?
All right, let's hear it.
You were young when Jackass came out, and those guys all drank Miller High Life, so it's ingrained in you.
No, actually, I was a Miller Lite guy for a long time, and I did a big sobriety break, 9 months straight, completely sober. Went back to drinking, and just Miller Lite just didn't taste good anymore, and I got to drink High Life.
Interesting. So every night's Miller time.
No, not every night, but kid-free weekends.
Kid-free weekends, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. God, where is Ethan? We're gonna run out of good stuff to talk about.
Well, good time for a break.
You want to take a break?
Yeah.
All right. I'll cut
Cigarette
that.
time.
All right. We are back from our break.
Ethan is still stuck in a bog.
Stuck in the bog, bogged down. Now, we were talking about something pretty neat, I'd say, when we were outside on our break. You're a big fan of crawfish cooking,
Crawfish
smoking.
cooking, smoking, all the dad stuff, wearing New Balance shoes.
Hell yeah. So talk about this crawfish boil you had.
Well, it's 18 pounds of crawfish, 10 pounds of crab, a few pounds of shrimp, the potatoes,
Yeah.
sausage, all that stuff.
Old Bay?
Oh, yeah. A shit ton of seasonings. You just buy them in the big bags now on Amazon. You just dump them in there.
Fair. Now, what were you saying about you get the live crawfish?
Yep.
And there's people that love helping you out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's easy to get people involved because it's free food.
Yeah, but cleaning.
Yeah, cleaning
Yeah.
the kids. Kids always enjoy spraying them with the hose and picking them up and stuff and getting pinched and whatever kids do.
Oh, do they get pinched quite a
Yeah,
bit?
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or your kids probably used to being pinched by now. They don't come with watery eyes and screaming.
No, they just shake it off.
Yeah. So when you're cleaning crawfish, can you cook the dead ones?
I mean, you could, but you generally don't want to do that. So you take the dead ones and you throw them out.
Yeah. Well, how do you tell if they're dead compared to live other than not
So
moving?
you'll flood whatever you got in there, and usually the dead ones float to the top, pick them up, tail straight, and you throw them out. If it curls in, they're still alive.
Okay, gotcha. Now, we were talking about ribs. I'm a big rib guy. I don't have a smoker, but I do slow-cooked ribs in the oven.
You have to have a kid to have a smoker. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, you got to be a dad to own a smoker.
Okay.
They actually, if you go to Lowe's, you have to have proof you have a child.
Okay.
Because they don't sell smokers to virgins.
So a picture with my nephews won't work?
Nope.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
No wonder I don't have a smoker.
Yeah, I tried buying one 10 years ago, and they said, come back when you got kids.
1 year later, you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
like...
Yeah, I'm like, all right, here we go. This is my child. I want the biggest smoker you have.
Look at him. There.
No, it was a funny story. So the first one I got from Lowe's, and I had money from selling my first house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm going to go get a big-ass smoker. And so me and my buddy drive to Lowe's to go grab it, and then we had taken my two-door old-ass Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah. Go
And
on.
the store employees followed us out to the car just to sit there with their arms crossed and watch us try and get it in this Jeep. And we're like ratchet strapping in it, and it was awful. And we had to call my wife to bring her car, and she was all pissed off because we finally made it fit, and it was ghetto as hell.
Yeah. I love seeing people in small cars get giant pieces of wood or
Yep.
a giant TV, and they're just try to make it work. I live for that. Seeing people struggle with that and then watching somebody get pulled over are two of my favorite joys in life. Somebody on the interstate flies by you, and then 1 second later you see the berries and cherries. You're like,
Oh,
I know who you're going
I see it all
for.
the time at work.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. Live for it. Do you got any tips for smoking?
I mean, it's pretty hard to mess up. Just keep it at 250.
Yeah.
Just however many hours it takes.
Yeah, well, you know, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is awful at. He's always messing up smoking food. He's
That checks out.
he'll send Snapchats, 8 a.m. I'm about to start smoking, and then just proceeds to mess it up every step of the way.
Are you sure those are his kids? No, I'm just teasing. That's terrible. That's terrible.
He just doesn't know how to smoke.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe try having more kids. More. Is he wearing New Balances?
No, have you seen the swimsuit from Borat?
Yeah.
It's normally what he wears to smoke meat in.
You got to wear New Balances and cargo shorts.
Ah. Yeah, see, he's dressed like a hussy,
Okay.
honestly, trying to smoke.
So that's probably the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Tim the hussy. Oh, do you have any questions for me?
Is you guys still playing as one head high at all?
I plead the fifth on that one.
Plead
Next
the fifth
question.
on that one. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to think. How often do you and Ethan hang out not doing the podcast?
Oh, next question. Plead the fifth.
Do you ever see Danny?
Legally, I can't
Legally, you
say
can't.
if I do or not.
Oh my goodness. What's with the ice cream shop in Fairfax? Is that really opening? Because I like stopping there and getting ice cream. And I
Yeah,
think
it's open.
It's
They
open?
close at 9. You can probably swing by there on your way home.
Interesting. I always stop there at work, but it sucks because they only take cash. Do they still only
No,
take
they
cash?
take card now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. I know what you're getting
Big-
on the way home.
Big times, big changes in Fairfax.
Oh yeah,
It's booming.
I can talk about ice cream all day. You got vanilla, chocolate, twist. I must have lied. I can't talk about it.
I mean, if I time it out right, I could go from here to Fairfax to the ice cream place.
Ice cream.
To the distillery.
Our farms, yeah.
And then to the other ice cream place in Mound
Mound
City
City,
before I
Shakers.
even hit the interstate.
Your tummy's gonna hurt so bad.
And then there's a rest stop like probably 5 miles down the road from Mound City. I can stop there and proceed to shit myself.
Get a Sprite for your tummy.
Yeah.
No, with Dustin moving away, we just kind of put an end to that. We do might do a show every once in a while when he's back.
Mhm.
But after the last, it just gets hard because we don't practice.
Yeah.
And I don't like doing shows. None of us like doing shows where we're not polished or
No,
very
understandable.
good.
That had to do a lot with like why I couldn't be in the band anymore, is I couldn't make practice.
Yeah.
Went full time at work and just too much going on to make it up here.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you. And life happens.
Yeah.
Ethan and I, we do golf league. We hang out quite a bit.
Mhm.
I'm gone all the time. He's probably outside of McKinley, my girlfriend, the only other person I see or hang out with.
Do they make you wear polo shirts on the golf course?
No.
It's not one of those.
No.
So I'd be allowed on.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could have been golfing waiting for him.
I'm a terrible golfer.
That makes one of us.
I'm usually I'm more about having some beers and driving the golf cart around.
That's my girlfriend's motto. Whenever she wants to go, it's not because she wants to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Danny, he works nights during like weekends and stuff,
Mhm.
and I don't get to see him that often. Every now and again, we'll hang out, which I love Danny.
Yeah.
It's hard. He's hard to hate.
He's a great guy.
Yeah. He's getting married in October. October.
Okay.
Yeah. To Melissa. The second best Culver twin, I'll say. Legally, I think I have to say that.
Legally.
Yeah. What other questions you got for me?
I'm trying to think. I almost should have I should have wrote stuff down, and I never did.
Yeah.
Because I'm unprepared like always.
Fair. No, I will say Counting Worms probably my favorite Knocked Loose song because it was the first I heard.
Oh, that's a cop out. That one doesn't count because that's everyone's. Yeah,
Mistakes Like Fractures is cool.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
There you go.
When I'm driving in my car, I'll crank up Knocked Loose
Mhm.
and I'll try to do it. I can't do it.
Oh, I can't either.
And I'll do it super high, and then somebody will call me, and I'll be
Yeah.
like, hello? Voice will crack. Oh.
I remember the very first practice I did with One Headlight High. The first thing Ethan asked me is, "Can you sing?" And I just started busting up laughing. So yeah,
You're like, I can't sing, but I can rap.
I can try.
All right.
No, I'm not rapping on here. I sing about as well as that guy from Puddle of Mud.
I can't. I hate the song She Hates Me. Anytime we'd play it, it just drove me nuts. I hate
Oh,
it.
did your country band do that?
No, One Headlight High,
Oh.
we did it. I'd be like, stop putting it in the set list. Nobody likes it. But everybody was like, no, dude, everybody loves it.
They used to always put in like covers I didn't like because they made me learn the lead guitar parts. I'm like, man, I don't got time for
What?
that.
Like what?
The American Hi-Fi, that solo is oddly tricky.
For Flavor of the Week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's oddly tricky, and I'd always just like blank on it. And I'm like, damn it, I have to actually learn this.
We started throwing that one in towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
It is crazy how American Hi-Fi, all of their songs sound exactly like Flavor of the Week.
Well, I mean, if it worked once.
It's nuts. Everything's like the same.
Mm-hmm.
What it? I would love to be a one-hit wonder.
I'm still waiting for one of the songs to blow up so I can collect some royalties.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, tired of the, you don't want your part of 17 cents a year?
Oh, is that what you guys got? You guys owe me money.
Talk to HR.
All right, I'll talk to
Yeah.
HR.
That's Tim if you call St. Joe News Press.
Okay.
Yeah. We called St. Joe News Press to get a hold of Tim one time for the podcast. Danny and I, one of the first ones we did.
Mm-hmm.
And I give him a fake name that I didn't think about before. I just panicked.
Yeah.
And I was like, they were like, well, he's not here right now. I was like, well, I could call his cell phone. We've been emailing. I just figured it'd be better to call him here. Finally got connected.
So professional.
And he goes, hello. I was like, are you going to be on the podcast? He goes, I don't like this. This isn't becoming a thing. I was like, well, I know where to reach you. He's like, no, don't. Silly little guy.
We used to, me and some buddies used to prank call Red Lobster because our other friend worked there.
Yeah.
And say that his grandma had just died and he had to leave because we'd be having a party. And the funny thing was his grandma worked there too. That was the worst part. After about the third time, they caught on.
What a prank! Hey, can you tell so-and-so the grandma died? You know, your employee.
Well, we wanted them at the parties.
That's so messed up. That's hilarious. How many times? You called at least 3? Was she working
different
every
times.
time?
No. Just like, I think maybe one of them.
So nobody knew if she was alive or dead?
Yeah. It got him out of work, though.
Yeah, I bet it did. What would he just go back and be like, she wasn't dead? Or what?
I don't know what his excuse was. I didn't really care. We just wanted him out of work.
How do you... Oh, that's my friends. Oh, my goodness. I
Trying to think of other funny stuff.
That's
Did
so
they ever
dark.
tell you about the trip to St. Louis?
The gas station?
No, I heard your podcast on the gas
Okay.
station. No. The other gas station story.
No. I'd like to hear this.
Second gas station story. So we're driving to St. Louis. We have Tyler Romines with us.
Yeah.
You know, he's our merch guy or whatever.
He's a really good golfer.
I don't see it, but okay.
I know.
I'm just teasing.
He's really good.
So we stopped at this gas station in Columbia, and you know I'm from the city, but all these guys are all hyped up like they got malt liquor. They have malt liquor. It's like, okay, guys, it's just malt liquor. You can't get malt liquor in Tarkio, and so
True.
you know everyone, you know all those. Everyone in the back of the van gets a big ass 40-ounce bottle, and then later in the day, Tyler Romines pisses in his. Flash forward to that night. He tricked Tyler McIntosh into taking a drink of it, and he took one big ass fucking drink, and it was the best fight I've ever seen in my life. Like, it went all the way outside the motel room to the balcony. They were screaming, yelling. We almost got kicked out.
Yeah, I've heard that story. That is so messed up. Oh my! I don't know what I'd do if I drank somebody's piss.
Whatever Tyler did, just fight.
I think you either get mad or you just get super sad.
I didn't see any sad, so
I was in high school. I went to a camp out in North Carolina, and this kid would get a gallon of Arizona tea every day and drink it. Well, later on one day, he comes up to me and goes, "Did you pee in my tea?" I go, "What?" He goes, "Did you pee in my tea?" I was like, "Why would I pee in your tea? I wouldn't do that." And I was like, "It might be expired or something. I don't know." I didn't know. Later, this one kid from England, British dude, comes up and goes, "Oh, dude, you should have seen us earlier. I peed in this dude's tea." I was like, he was all mad at me for that. And it really grossed me out. I was like, why would you do that?
I had a friend go to a house party and piss in their shampoo bottles once.
Yeah, I know somebody that would do something similar. I'm not gonna.
Well, and then the guys confronted him one night at the bar.
Uh-oh.
No, it was the funniest thing ever. He like calmly placed himself on the ground and then started rolling around, laughing, slapping the floor, and they didn't even know what to do. So they just let it be. Like he was screaming, "You bathed in my piss! You bathed in my piss!"
That's one way not to get your butt beat. Oh my god. Here we are on the pee talk.
Just pee podcast.
Yeah. So speaking of pee,
Uh-oh.
you're getting all peed off, hitting your midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis time. I already bought the motorcycle, got a vasectomy. I'm getting a second vasectomy.
What for somebody curious about a vasectomy? What would you say about the procedure?
The burning flesh smell
Yeah.
is the worst part.
Other than that, just a little bit sore, tender.
Yeah, just lay around, watch TV, frozen bags of peas,
Yeah. Back on the pee talk.
all the pee.
What? So you're talking about a sports car? What's your next move for this midlife crisis?
Probably just keep my head down.
Yeah. Stop looking at expensive things.
Yeah, just keep my head down and behave myself the rest of the summer.
I think that's a good move. Well, I mean, 4th of July is coming up, or
Well, I'll have
either
kids.
pass when this
No,
comes
it's,
out.
Dad stuff, I'll
Yeah.
put my New Balances on,
Fair. Do you actually have New Balances? Is that the move?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Do your kids love 4th of July?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
go ham with the fireworks or
Oh,
the
yeah.
small stuff?
Yeah, well, they like everything, So, and then we'll start probably shooting them off next week and not stop till into August.
Yeah.
I still have fireworks. Every once in a while, I'll just go outside and shoot off fireworks. It's
Nice.
illegal in city limits, but what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Go ahead and call the cops.
I mean, it's not like you're blowing up the whole backyard.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Your kids ever do like sparkler bombs or anything?
No, they're too young for that.
Still got all their digits then, I'd
yeah,
say.
they still have all their fingers.
Yeah, all
for
11.
now. Yeah. Oh, that got me there. Now, surprisingly, I have mine as well. So
Yeah, all 11 of yours.
all 11 of my
Yeah.
fingers.
Oh. Do you say, like, 4th of July is better with kids?
I mean, it really just depends on what. Oh, we're gonna pause.
All right, before Ethan so rudely interrupted, where were we with your midlife crisis?
I think you were asking me something about 4th of July.
Oh,
With kids.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just it really depends what your MO for 4th of July is. I mean, it's one thing to go party with your friends and drink
Yeah.
and stuff, but then it's another kind of thing to, spend time with your kids and teach them how to shoot off fireworks
Yeah.
and stuff. So,
I would think as a dad, Halloween gets better. Like figuring out the costumes, all that rigmarole.
yeah, but then, I don't know, Halloween's usually stressful for me because I work and I
Oh.
never know what time I'm getting off in the evening.
Yeah.
This and that, so.
Oh, true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, we don't get Halloween off. We get 4th of July off, though.
Well, I mean, that's your God-given American right.
That's right. I took the
And
whole week off.
Ain't nobody gonna tell an American they have to work on the 4th.
Well, I'm going to sit there with my smoker and my kids and not screw it up.
True. And don't put the kids in the smoker.
No, no kids in the smoker.
No, that's frowned upon, I think. I don't know. Is it?
I think it's state by state.
Okay. Thank God we're in Missouri. No, talking about a sports car. What's the next move?
I told you to keep my head down. Stay
Yeah,
out of trouble.
well, is there like you get the New Balances, but is there like a premier New Balance?
I think the higher the number on the shoe, like, there's like a...
Shoe size? The bigger the foot.
No. Like, there'll be like model like 396 is really sporty looking and stuff.
Yeah.
You get into the thousands, that's the, white ones with the blue.
Okay, yeah.
That's where you're aiming for.
Do you have going out New Balances?
I do not.
Oh,
Working in the yard New Balances and smoking stuff on the grill New Balances.
you need to get some going out when you're taking the kids to play pinball.
Going out New Balances?
Hell
I'll
yeah,
work on
dude.
it. That's a good idea. That's
Dude,
next midlife crisis idea after I get my knuckles tattooed.
you see a middle-aged woman. She watches you walk in playing pinball. You got your going out New Balances on. Oh, dude, game over. She's gonna be digging around that purse, finding hard candy for your kids.
Perfect.
Yeah, the girl I'm talking about is like 60, but
Yeah, that's okay.
that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, old people need love too.
I don't mind that for you at all.
I mean, like we discussed earlier, I'm gonna start hitting on your mom. So
Well, yeah. Mom, lock your doors, please. You're more a window guy anyway. What am I saying? Oh.
the creepiest thing is I already know where your mom lives because I deliver up in Fairfax. That's so creepy.
I don't like that when you say I'm delivering a package to your mom, if it's actual work or not.
Now I'm gonna start texting you every time I deliver a package to your mom.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. So you've been with UPS 15 years?
Almost 15, yeah.
Do you get referrals if, like a referral bonus if somebody joins? Says your
No.
name? No?
No. A couple of years ago, I was up here delivering, and anytime I would deliver to Ethan's house, I'd steal Dr. Peppers out of his garage, though.
You should have just started shaking them up.
I don't know, I just drop stuff off. Hey, sorry, I got a bunch of stuff out of your garage. Quit ordering shit.
Here's my tip.
How come you don't have one of those snack stations like other people have?
So what other stuff do you steal from people's houses?
Just people I know.
Don't wink at me when you say that. I'm not going to put out the video for this, just the audio.
Just the audio.
Yeah, so nobody knows.
That's fine.
No, he does not steal from people, UPS, but he does support FedEx. So if you're looking for a new job, please apply to FedEx.
Perfect. If you want to make half the money. They get to wear like gym shorts and stuff to work, though, so that's like a plus.
FedEx, those hussies.
Right?
I saw one lady the other day. She was like, she had her van parked and she was just like running back and forth. I think just not 'cause she was low on time, just to exercise.
I've never been that bored at work.
That maybe she had something to get to that night, quinceañera or something.
Yeah.
That'd make me run.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Oh, maybe one of the packages were ticking.
Oh,
You said
shit.
tick, 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 tick. She's like, I got to get there as quickly as possible.
Sometimes some of the Target packages, they're like kids' toys, and you'll move them, and they'll like start making noise.
Think you've ever delivered like a live snake or something?
Oh, yeah, we deliver stuff like that.
Do you?
Fish, turtles, snakes,
Yeah, but like
bees.
not like somebody bought a snake, but like somebody has an enemy, so they send them like a copperhead
I
or
don't know.
something.
I mean, you wouldn't know because they disguise it,
Yeah,
No,
Well-
but yeah, we deliver live animals.
live animals deliver bombs.
Not that I know of.
Good answer.
You're gonna put me on a
Good-
watch list.
good
You're just-
answer.
I'm trying to get you your sponsorships to drop you. You're trying to get me to get me on a government watch list, right?
Well, actually one of the sponsors we want is actually a big dynamite company. They just make the gunpowder for it. Yeah.
Tarkio Tech has rats.
Well, obviously I'm editing that. You're just gonna say Tarkio Tech is rad, and then it's gonna cut to this, and it's just gonna be me restating it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't you dare talk bad about my sweet Tarkio Tech, dude.
They got rats.
Rads, yeah.
You're gonna have so much editing to do.
Have you watched? You a video game guy?
No.
No.
Nope. My PS4 shit the bed like 11 years ago, and I never replaced it.
Well, we just got done watching Fallout, the series.
That was actually the last game I think I had was
Yeah.
Fallout 4, maybe?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
replaying it right now when I get time. Yeah, no, the Fallout series is dope. I thought you'd be into that.
What's that on Amazon?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've been watching the House of the Dragon.
Oh, yeah, the new season.
Yeah.
How's that shaping up? We haven't started that yet.
I mean, there's one episode, and I watched it, and then I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I have to watch everything else
Yeah,
again.
that
It's been
sucks.
like 2 years.
Yeah. It is crazy how long it takes them to do that stuff.
Yeah,
But
I mean, but the
every
production
episode's like
on
an
it-
hour.
Yeah, the production on it's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. God, have you watched Shogun or whatever it is?
Nope.
No, people keep telling me to watch it. They're like, you'll love it. I'm like, I don't think you know me at all.
I'll put it on a list.
I'll put you on a list, dude.
I know I'm going to be on a government watch list. Thanks.
You're welcome. I think that's a good place to end.
Yeah. Targeotech has rats.
Rads. Goodbye. What, do you want to say anything else?
Targeotech
No,
sits down when they pee.
Well, yeah, because my knees lock and I get lightheaded. Anything you want to promote? Any bands? Any?
No, not really.
No? Perfect.